Good evening, fight fans. We are here, the Bolo Punch Boxing Hour at Night at the Fights 2, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, February 17, 2007 at the Tyndall Armory. Presented to you by Maximum Entertainment Group.
And we're live from Tyndall Arena down in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour crew. I have Nestor here with me and Tim Patterson. Chuck's doing some video up above. And we're at our first fight of the night. We have J.B. Houston, who's entering the ring right now in the black shorts trimmed in red. He's going to be taking on TristanYunker, who's in the blue corner in the red shorts trimmed in white. And what are the particulars here on J.B. Houston? I see that he has one win.
J.B. Houston has one win against Jason Karminski.
Karaminski.
Okay, Karaminski. No, it's Karminski.
It's funny when Abel's correcting you, Master. That's all I know.
Karminski, excuse me.
There you go.
He makes his hometown of Indianapolis. He's 28 years old, fighting in the middleweight division.
Both these guys had to go back in. Had some trouble with the EMTs getting into the ring. This is Yunker's debut. We haven't seen him fight anybody yet, but neither one of these guys look like they're sweating too bad. They're pretty dry. Yeah. But I don't know. Houston looks like he's a little bit bigger in the upper body than Yunker. So we're going to see if he can use that to his advantage at all. And Yunker looks like he's a little bit taller, so he might be able to use that.
Reach. Use the reach.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's fighting upright, he should be all right. We'll have to wait and see how this goes. I'm looking forward to this fight. Mr. Houston's got a pretty big following here.
Yeah, I believe he's from. You said he was from Indianapolis.
He's from Indianapolis, so he's got quite a bit of family and friends here.
Yeah. Usually the hometown guy is going to get a little bit of favoritism from the judges, just from the crowd cheers, as we heard them cheer just now.
Yeah, that usually does attract some attention to the judges.
I was actually talking to a fighter before this and said he thought he got some bad scores there in a couple of his fights because of that.
All right, here we go. There we go.
Yunker looks like he's trying to be the aggressor here. Both trying to work the jab.
A lot of holding.
Ooh, little headbutt there.
Yeah, a little headbutt.
Houston lands a nice jab.
Watch your heads, boys.
Telling them not to grab behind the head. Houston goes right for that overhand right. A little wild.
Yeah.
A lot of holding going on.
Yeah, there is.
Yunker taking it to the inside. He looks like he wants an inside fight.
Yeah, and it looks like
he's... nice uppercut. Oh! Nice overhand right. Turn comes to the uppercut.
Could have a quick fight here.
Yunker says, I'm not an opponent. I'm going to take this.
Yeah, he is. Well, it's his pro debut, so he's got to come out with a showing. Maybe Houston's got to. J.B. Houston's got to do a little defending here, otherwise he's going to get knocked out.
Ref breaks him up here again. See who leads this exchange.
Yonkers is a southpaw. I think that might be confusing J.B. Houston a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's kind of odd to have to fight a southpaw this early in your career.
Yeah.
Who comes with the hook, lead hook.
Oh.
Slips a little bit of an uppercut, trips over his own feet.
Little wild.
It looks like he's trying to hold up on those punches, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's letting them go. He's just kind of moving his arms. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
He's looking to land a big bomb. He needs to get that jab out there and start.
He needs to box because he's sitting here trying to punch it out, and he's not going to do it with this guy.
Yonkers doing a good job on the inside.
Yonkers continues to hit even though he's being tied up. But this guy, J.B. Houston's wild. I don't understand it.
J.B. Houston should be putting that jab out there in his face right now.
Oh, constantly.
Oh!
Yonkers landed one.
Yeah, I couldn't see what hand he landed with. Oh, he has him hurt.
He's got him hurt.
Houston's on the run now.
Yes, he is. Houston's on the ropes.
Grabs Yonkers to try to save himself. I know he looked dazed there for a few seconds.
Oh, he was dazed more than a few seconds. He was really into it.
Yonkers just looking where to land. Houston's waiting to try to gain his composure.
Yonkers is coming out fighting.
Yeah, he looks like he's in a little bit better control. Houston looks like he's trying to land a big bomb to save this.
We got 10 seconds left in the round.
Houston's hurt. I see his mouthpiece coming out a little bit already.
Yeah.
End of round one.
End of round one. I didn't see a whole lot from that. I got to give it.
Yonker, I believe you could almost give him a 10-8 round there.
Just about. He had him on the ropes. He had him going. If Houston hadn't reached up and grabbed him, I think he'd have knocked him out.
Yeah, he did a good job and then attacked him when he got him hurt. He just couldn't finish him off. I think both these fighters need to learn how to work behind the jab a little bit. And
they need to box.
Yeah, learn how to box a little bit instead of just get in there and brawl. Yonkers can do a good job when he's up inside, but he needs to learn how to work that jab when he's on the outside and then work into the inside. What do you say, Timmy?
Yeah, both these guys need to work on a jab. They're leading with hooks or something else. They're not jabbing very much at all.
Or leading with the overhand right. I see that. I've seen them do that a couple times. That's not. You got to use that jab to set up that overhand right. The jab's the 1, the overhand right's the 2, and the left hook's the 3, or the right hook, whatever, depending on if you're lefty like Yonker. They touch him up here starting round 2.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, nice shot. Some sweat comes all the way our way. Oh, a backhand punch by Houston.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, that's not very legal.
Yeah.
He just got warned about that.
They touch him up again. Houston's starting off this round a little bit better than he did the last.
Well, he's got to get more aggressive. Otherwise, he's going to end up losing this fight. It's not a very long fight, so it's not like he can sit around and play around for 4 or 5 rounds.
He's starting to throw that jab a little bit. Oh, he pushes off, tries to throw his man back. So old. Yeah, it's a veteran's trick there, but you need to throw the punch right after you do that. See, Yonker using his range a little bit there.
Thought he was going to do a DDT right there.
Whatever works. See the jab. Now we see the jabs. The corners must have told him to start working behind it.
And we got a big dance now in the middle of the ring. Referee breaks it up.
You got to watch throwing a lazy jab, though. You got to pop that thing. If you throw it lazy, someone can fire their overhand right over the top of it.
Oh, certainly.
It's got to be like a piston. As fast as it comes out, it needs to come back.
Yeah, you can't just stick it out there, because if you're going to stick it out there, you're going to get clocked.
So he wouldn't have to worry about the overhand right here. He'd have to worry about the right hook.
I realize these two guys are rookies, but this just doesn't.
Yeah, they're not polished yet.
No.
They're starting to box a little bit though. That was a good combination, even though it didn't land. He threw a good combination there. Oh. Yonkers worked a lot better on the inside. He probably should try to put his head down and come to the inside. Because he got him going last round, and then he worked from the inside out. Once he started getting it going on the inside, he started doing a good job on the outside as well.
Well, every time he comes in, you got J.B. Houston grabbing him and holding him, so you got one or the other. It's just not going to work. You know, the guy's got to get in there quick and start throwing before J.B. Houston's got a chance to tie him up.
See how low Houston's holding his hands? He needs to bring those up closer to his head. He's telegraphing his punches really bad, too. Oh, nice punch there.
Yeah. Looks like he caught Yonkers. It was a good exchange.
See, Yonkers even has his hands kind of low. I think both of them need to hold their hands a little bit higher as well. That'd be something to work on in between the fights.
That's a tough round to call.
I'm going to give it to Houston. He seemed to land the bigger punches.
Yeah.
I think all three of us got it even on our scorecards.
1-1.
So, well, 19-19, but one round apiece.
Well, 1 round apiece.
So, that first round, I could see some judges even giving it a 10-8, but I wouldn't give that.
No, I can understand if they did. I don't see the point in it. I realize that Houston was hurt, but he wasn't hurt to the point where he came down, where he fell down. So.
Yeah, I was looking at the corner guy here for JB Houston. He's the same corner man for Zepeda, and he also is the corner man for Sean Baker, who was supposed to be on this card as well, but is not here. A couple big names here that fight in Indiana. As round 3 starts off. You got to watch their feet, see whose foot's on the outside. That's usually the guy that's dictating the pace, but this is kind of a sloppy fight. So
yeah, they're two young kids. Well, I can't say young because we know Houston's 28 years old, but it seems like they're telegraphing everything. It's very sloppy, very.
Well, their hands being so low. You see Houston starting to bring his hands up a little bit, but he needs to bring that left up too. You hear the fans starting to give it to him a little bit. They want to see some action in here. Now they're getting a little rough with each other, throwing each other back. Yonkers throws him back, trying to pay back Houston for doing it last round.
Oh! Caught him with a good hook.
Yeah. That's one big punch this round. Oh, another big straight right. Oh, nice hook. I don't think that one landed, though. Houston is definitely the aggressor in this round, landing the bigger punches.
Yeah, he has. He's landed two or three very big punches. Yonkers has walked through a couple of them, but you can't keep taking that kind of punishment initially.
Yonkers just seems like he quit throwing after the first round.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe is he tired? I mean, I don't see him breathing all that hard, but
he needs to let his hands go. If I was in his corner there, as he comes in with the looping right.
Yonkers likes to lead with his head.
Yeah, doesn't look like he's leading with much. He needs to let his hands go.
See what I mean? Every time that Houston comes in, Yonkers ducks and grabs, and he was doing so well in the first round. I thought, Yonkers is hurt. He took a good shot to the belly.
See there inside, he'll start throwing a little bit on the inside.
Yonkers is hurt.
He's tired. He's tired. Yep. You see him pull on the shorts. Usually you see that in basketball, not in boxing.
No. And now he's bouncing back. He's not even fighting up front.
Looks like Houston got a second wind here, trying to feint his punch. It didn't look like a very good feint. But they trade there. They both planned on that one.
Well, that was a good blow and blow there. Oh. Yeah.
A little sloppy in there.
I got 10 seconds left in round 3.
Both trying to
big one by Houston. Double, a nice combination.
Yeah, you'd think he would turn that on earlier in the round and make sure he could do something after it. Looking at the guys in the corner, it looks like Houston's not as tired as what Yonkers is. I'm hoping Yonkers guys in the corner are telling him to let his hands go because I don't see him winning the rounds any other way.
That's the only way he's going to win is if he can let them hands go.
Must be round 4.
Houston's definitely getting some good advice in the corner because he's turned his fight around since that first round.
Oh, yeah, he definitely lost that first round. He's won the last 2 now.
I believe this is only a 4-round fight.
There's 4 rounds? Yeah, it is a 4-round fight. Check it.
Yeah, with Yunker only being his debut and Houston only being in his second fight, so I'm sure it's a 4-rounder. Nestor was talking to the judge, making sure if they touch it up here to finish this fight off the 4th round. See if Yonkers can release his hands and maybe pull a draw out of this, or maybe get a knockdown and get the win.
He can get a knockout. He seemed to have the power.
Well,
Houston hurt earlier.
He definitely, if he gets the knockdown, he needs a knockdown to get the win. He doesn't necessarily have to have a knockout. And he's landed a couple of good overhand rights there.
Yes, he is. He's throwing more this round. I think his corner must have told him, "Hey, look, you're down 2-1."
It's kind of odd him throwing like an overhand right when he's a southpaw. You know, he doesn't get the same power on it. It's an awkward punch. I wonder if he's actually a right-handed person fighting in a southpaw stance.
It wouldn't make much sense for your first fight, would it?
I
mean, the object is to learn how to do this, and learning how to do it wouldn't work well with.
Oh, he lands a nice punch there. That looping, it's like a looping hook, I would have to call it.
Yeah, it comes way up over the top.
It's almost like an overhand right, but I mean, with him being a southpaw, it's not really an overhand right.
But they're not landing with a whole lot of power. They're just kind of landing there, you know. It's more like a mosquito. That was a good one. Yeah. That was a good left hand.
He does have some power in his left as well. Looks like he has more power with his left, so he probably is a left-handed fighter.
See what I mean? That big looping right-handed
punch. Yeah, he's been winning the round, though. He's landed more big punches than Houston has so far. They pushed each other away. These guys have been doing that the whole fight.
Yeah. Now Houston's trying to pull his head down.
I think Houston thinks he has this one, but he better watch out. He's got to win this round. Can't give it away or it'll be a draw.
Hit him in the back of the head. Of course. Oh.
Houston's needs to get aggressive in this. Yunker's been taking this round so far. He's going to have his two rounds that he won sandwiched between the 2 rounds that are sandwiched around the two rounds that Houston won.
Yeah.
Now Houston comes forward.
Yeah, but he looks awkward when he throws, doesn't he? He's not even like that. He's off balance.
Yeah.
He's just throwing blindly.
He doesn't have much control. He needs to work on his control. I'm surprised the ref hasn't warned these guys about
pushing. You got 10 seconds left.
I couldn't even tell. Lead right there.
That's it.
I'm going to have to give that last round to Yonkers. He landed everything, and Houston kind of stayed back. So I have this 2 rounds apiece. Is that what you have as well?
Yeah, that's what I got. I got 38-38.
Yeah, the same thing I have, 38-38. What about you, Timmy?
Yeah, I got to agree with you there.
So we all have it a draw. We'll have to see if the hometown crowd helped Houston pull this out or not. But
yeah, it's a tough fight to call. You got 2 guys that weren't really all that polished, kind of just flailing away at each other. It's unfortunate because I think they're both going to be pretty decent boxers. It looks like, but
they were both leading with their power punches, not using anything to set up those power punches.
You didn't see a whole lot of jabbing. You didn't see a whole lot of throwing back and forth. It was more. Even jump in, and it didn't look real well.
You can lead with a hook, but you need to not try to throw all your power into it. Like these guys are really telegraphing their punches. You just need to do something quick to get yourself in there to throw a bomb.
Well, they were jumping into it. It was like they were leaving their feet to throw these.
Plus, they both keep their hands a little bit too low. That would be something for them to work on in between fights, both of them.
Fortunately, it's their first and second fight because you get one of these 2 in here with a guy that knows what he's doing, and he'll tear him up.
But well, as you said, it's their debut. They're not going to jump right in with someone that knows what they're doing. Whoever they're fighting, it all depends. These guys don't look like they have the long amateur career that we see out of a lot of guys.
No, they don't. Because they didn't look very polished. I mean, if you have a long amateur career, you've already worked those kinks out. That jumping into a right hook as opposed to trying to jab your way jab, 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 and then throw it, or jab and throw. But these guys were more jumping into things. It looked awkward, very awkward.
Yeah, well, Yonkers, we don't have his age, but we know Houston's. You said 28, right?
Right.
So he just started fighting, so he probably didn't have a long amateur career. He probably had a few amateur fights just to get himself ready to get into the ring, and after that, he just jumped right in and started his pro career.
Well, that's interesting. Both fighters in the one corner.
Yeah, they're both kind of standing over here. They know the guys from the same corner. It looks like they might. We don't have Yonkers info. He might be from Indy as well.
He could very well be, or here in southern Indiana, anyway.
Yeah, a lot of the fighters that fight on these Tyndall cards are from Kentucky. I know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They work with a group of trainers down there. And I'm not sure what town it is, but I know it's in Kentucky.
Cool. We're sitting here waiting for the decision. Everything's getting added up.
Yeah, it looks like Triber's adding them up.
Yeah. Well, he doubles as a boxing commission specialist too.
And here's the official.
There's our official word.
I don't think it can be any other way than a draw, though. All of us are in agreement. Actually, we have one judge right next to us that said he was in agreement as well. He had a draw as well.
Holy cow, I'm losing. Go there, Tim.
It's that metal plate in your head.
Yeah, it must be. I have trouble going through airports.
Yeah, my headset went out as well. It came back on. Let's see what Triber has to say. Here he comes with the official announcement.
Can't hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Nathan Homer scores on 39 to 37 in favor of Houston. Nathan Homer will roll and is and for one day Houston. Judge Kurt Simon scores on 38 to 38. Plus Kurt Simon on the low and Iocho on 38. And Judge Jacob Steinbrook scores about 38 to 38. Plus Jacob Steinbrook on the low and Iocho on 38. This round is a majority draw.
Well, one judge gave it to Houston, the other two called it a draw, so it's a majority draw.
Yep. I don't see how you could call it any other way.
Someone had to give Houston that last round, even though it was fairly one-sided, I would have to say, but it was closer than the first round.
All right, we're going to send Emil over there to get an interview.
In there tonight that you can put forward into your next fight?
We'll have to do a lot more conditioning training, cardio, basically.
Yeah. Did you learn anything with your punches? Maybe how not to telegraph them, or how to work on the inside a little bit more? Or?
Yeah, I just didn't throw enough combinations. I was more going after the one punch instead of throwing combos like I should have been.
Yeah, it looked like that to us as well, that you were going for the big power punch. Well, good luck in your next fight, and we'll probably see you down here again in Tyndall a couple months, or maybe in the next fight down here. But thanks a lot for the show.
Cool, thanks.